Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So you're going to see what your story is this week, Taurus. What's your story? And I've gone into my original, very first ever tarot deck. My Modern SpellCaster's Tarot. So let's see, one more shuffle. For Taurus, Taurus's story. What is Taurus's story? The Emperor. Taurus's story, Taurus's story. The Three of Wands. The Judgment. Oh my gosh, that's a mittful. It's a little more than I wanted, but all right, we'll take it. That this extra card came out, right? 2, 4, yeah, 7. That this extra card came out. Otherwise, your reading would have ended at the Three of Swords. There's something going on here with the Three of Pentacles. It's telling me that there's something's coming after that. I like that. I like that it didn't, because you know, I always try to be positive. And it's not that I would hide anything from in a reading either. Like sometimes I got to tell you straight up that this doesn't look good, or you need to, like, not that it doesn't look good. It's how we perceive things, right? It is definitely how we perceive things. But even if I was doing a reading, I probably would have wanted to say, well, what energy is happening after this, right? Because there's always something. I don't think you want to leave anyone hanging on that. So the Nine of Cups is at the bottom. This is all about sort of wish fulfillments here. Wishes, dreams. You start with the Emperor and the Three of Wands. This is a little bit like kind of taking control of your life and going out to find what is for you. Taking control of your life and going out to find what is for you. And that, oh, that's a lot of threes. The Judgment and the Three of Cups here. The Judgment and the Three of Cups. So I see, this is like a rebirth, making the choice to go out and have fun. Making the choice to go, like, right? I'm going to take control over my life. I'm going to go out and see what's out there for me. What is really for me? And I'm going to make the choice to go and have fun. I want to go and have fun. I want to do this. And the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. There's too many threes here, guys. Okay. The Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. It's like some sort of third-party energy. And then the Three of Pentacles. 3, 3, 3, 3. You have all the threes. The Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords. It's almost like maybe learning about some sort of third-party energy here. Learning about some sort of third-party energy. This Three of Pentacles, I'm going to clarify it all on its own right away. Because it's the one sitting on its own. I'm trying to do like 6 card spread. Everyone's been getting it but you. And it's funny, just this one extra card came out. This Three of Pentacles, it's like it's trying to tell us something at the end of this story. That's a lot of threes. Like I don't normally, it's not very often that I say, hey, this is a third party. Third party can be anything. Third party can be parents. Third party can be siblings. It could be anyone that might be interfering with the energy of a two-party connection. It could be work. It can be kids. It can be another romantic partner. So Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Interesting. We have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. There's going to be some sort of balance for you. I really feel like this Three of Pentacles is something to tell us in the future here. There's some sort of balance, some sort of collaborative energy, something really for you. Something that's really for you, right? Because you're almost holding this Emperor energy here. I want to go out and I want to find what's for me. And we're kind of getting down at this end. We're getting, hey, the universe is going to help you find what's for you. And it's really ideally for you. And it brings balance here. But these two, let's just get right into the Three of Swords here. Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Three of Swords, clarification for the Three of Swords. The Strength card. The Three of Swords, clarification for the Three of Swords. Alright, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clarify everything and then I'm going to tell you what's going on. I don't know, I just feel like if I'm going to go into third-party energy, I want to make sure I get the story right. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. The Three of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups. The Judgment card, the Judgment for Taurus, the Judgment card for Taurus. That makes sense, that's good. The Three of Wands, the Three of Wands for Taurus, the Three of Wands for Taurus. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you want to find like yours. The Emperor card for Taurus. The Emperor card for Taurus. The Emperor card for Taurus. Just the Eight of Pentacles, that's all we're going to get. The Emperor card for Taurus. The Emperor. So for the Emperor, you got the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. Give me 1 second, please. You know, there's a lot of wands here, and with the Emperor twice, you might be dealing with an Aries. The Three of Cups. The King of Wands. There's something here about working towards mutual love with the Emperor. There's something here about working towards mutual love with the Emperor and celebration with the Emperor. Trying to go back to that, I'm getting. Trying to go back to that. Because the Six of Swords is going back to a better energy. It's heading in the direction of all of this. It's heading in the direction of all of this. This working on mutual love, having fun, celebrating together, the Emperor. It's like the Emperor's here twice to say it's the Emperor energy. If it's not, like, it may not be an Aries that you're dealing with, but it is somebody who holds their power. Somebody who you might qualify, maybe you find them kind of stubborn, or they lead their life. They don't take a lot of direction from other people. They really lead their life here and trying to go into better energy with them. The Three of Wands, like the High Priestess and the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups, these are like a spiritual connection here. This is a spiritual connection. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are both communing and communicating with the spirit world. The High Priestess is a little more like the mystical part of it, the kind of the unseen and the unknown, and kind of bringing in information from the unknown, making it known, where the Hierophant in this is your energy though. The Hierophant is making that three-dimensional, creating structures and institutions, anything that can kind of bring the unknown into a physical reality, right? So these two energies, like, they go together well. That's what you want here. And with the Ten of Cups, this is your happiness. This is your happiness to find this. The Judgment, right? It's about making a choice. to be rebirthed here. It's about making a choice to rise up again from the ashes. And yeah, how about that? This is the clearest of the whole spread is wanting to do that. This 8 of Swords into the 9 of Cups. And going from a situation where you feel trapped, you can't move, you can't see, you don't know where it's leading you, you don't know where you are, what's going, you don't know where you stand, and then hitting like the 9 of Cups. So you're the only one responsible for your happiness here. Nobody else is. Nobody else is tying you down. Nothing is making you feel trapped. You're happy here. You're rising up. The 3 of Cups is the Sun, the Temperance, the 7 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Because the 3 of Cups is over here again, and the King of Wands is here. And it's fire energy. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like rising up. My celebration here, my wish fulfillment is almost though like it's like a dream or a fantasy here with this King of Wands energy. There's a lot of choices. Or maybe you feel like this person has a lot of choices. I want to say, because there's a lot of 3s. There's a lot of 3s, guys. So now the Ace of Swords, some sort of truth. The Page of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Again, now the King and Queen of Wands. Interesting dynamics playing out here. Emperor and Empress energy, Hierophant and High Priestess. Very, very divine, like, connection energy. A message to that energy. Receiving a message from that energy. This is producing a truth here. This divine counterpart, communicating with this divine counterpart on what feels like the beginning of sort of like a passionate, flirtatious energy. The 3 of Swords is here, right? And then you get the Strength card, the Knight of Swords, and the Judgment card. The 3 of Swords is going to cause pain. And in pain is when we always grow. And it is also how we become stronger. And we become stronger by learning from a situation, recognizing it for what it is, and then, sorry, I felt like I was going to sneeze and I still do. And as we move forward in life, we now should hopefully know how to identify things that have caused us pain in the past. Red flags, any like little triggers to go, oh, wait a second, I didn't recognize that, right? And that's part of building our strength. That's part of building our emotional and intellectual, spiritual strength here. So it's really, I think it's probably an ideal combination to have the Strength card sitting here with the 3 of Swords, because that's what's happening. But then this Knight of Swords is charging back. It's funny. It's like this Knight of Swords is charging back to the Strength card and not going into the direction of this Judgment, because the Judgment is what is going to bring you happiness. The Judgment is what's going to bring you happiness. But it's almost like you're saying, I need to strengthen this a bit. I need to strengthen my resolve a bit. And perhaps you do. Like, you know, recognizing that and saying, I'm not ready for the rebirth yet. It's like a little baby learning how to walk or how to stand for the first time. Is they kind of, and they get, you know, and by each time they pull themselves up, they're actually strengthening those muscles to do that. So it's kind of making the choice to say, hey, this doesn't quite feel strong enough yet. Am I strong enough to do this? And then the 3 of Pentacles and the has the Empress and the 6 of Pentacles. So there's something down here. I don't know. It feels like you're going through, you're in the middle of some sort of a, I don't want to call it a total dark night of the soul. It feels like you're kind of coming out of that. You're working your way through it. And I really like this here because it's like telling you there's something here for you. Something very abundant just for you. I'm actually going to go to another tarot deck and just specifically ask for clarification why there are so many 3s here. I hope I get a straightforward answer. You know how spirit can be. Why are there so many threes in this reading? I mean, the Empress is 3. The 3 of Swords. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Cups. Again. That's a lot. Look at this. The split is the Emperor and the Son of Wands. Why are there so many 3s in this reading for Taurus? Because 3s are also about growth and expansion. If you didn't have the 3 of Swords here with so many other 3s, I would say it may just be growth and expansion, but the 3 of Swords is here with a lot of 3s. Why are there so many 3s in this reading for Taurus? Why are there so many 3s in this reading for Taurus? Why are there so many 3s in this reading for Taurus? The Moon card and the 9 of Pentacles have come out. Oh, wow. It's unknown if this person is single, maybe. What do you have here? The 9 of Wands, the Son of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Huh. Something's going to be found out here, though, to allow you to really... Oh, what is this? And the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. That's, I mean... It's kind of like I'm asking to clarify all these 3s to see if it's a 3-party situation, a 3rd-party situation. And again, that can... Third party energy can be so many different things. So apply it as you know. Like if you're dating someone who's married to their job, like literally, then you know that that's another energy that is between the two of you. But the Moon and the 9 of Pentacles is kind of telling you, it's because it's unknown here. If this is, because this is a single card in the deck, the 9 of Pentacles. There's an unknown there. The 9 of Wands, the Son of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. So you've been going up some sort of staircase here that's been really exhausting, really tiring, emotionally draining. And the Son of Wands comes in to allow you to drop a burden. The 10 of Wands is not often easy getting there, but once you drop it, you feel so much better. Like you see clearly, you understand clearly, and look at that, because the 7 of Pentacles is what comes in, and that's being able to assess how things have worked up to this point, what hasn't worked and what will likely work, and reevaluating what it is that you're doing and how to have success in it. So that's interesting. Some of you, there is some sort of third-party energy. Wow, the Tower's on the bottom there. I'm going to go to, lately you guys, your readings of Swords have been the longest and the most, I'm going to start charging you guys. No, it's okay. I'm going to start charging you. Just watch the ad at the beginning first. That's okay, I'm just joking. Do whatever you want. A final message to Taurus from the Archangels. Patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. That's Archangel Jophiel. I don't think I said that. Teaching and learning. Archangel Zachiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. That's interesting. I think Aquarius had that. And that was about, see, yours is a little different because they're asking you to be patient here. There's dreams that you have for yourself. They are actually blooming more rapidly than you realize. Like maybe you think, oh my gosh, this is going to take years, but maybe it's only going to take months. And you're thinking this is going to take months and maybe it's only going to take weeks. And you're thinking it's going to take weeks, but maybe it's only going to take days, right? So whatever this is, so nurture and be patient with what it is that your dreams are here. And then as you're learning, as you're learning along the way and whatever these life lessons are, you're learning these to help other people moving forward eventually. Like these are life lessons that you're taking on to help others with. And there you go, Taurus. So that's your reading, guys. So thank you. I hope I gave you, always, yeah. Because you never know what you're going to go into. The cards are the cards. But there's something really good for you. There's something really good for you. And remember, patience here, patience. All right, Taurus. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.